And we are live. Hello guys, I'm so excited about this live. It has been a while since I go live. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see my comments just because my camera wouldn't allow me to connect to my computer, so I have to shoot on my phone. Anyways, welcome. Today we're gonna be talking all about face routine. You know, for the most part, I'll be talking about eyes and my eye look routine, as I would say, but today we're going to be talking about face routine. That is something that was requested. Before we start, I just want to shout out a couple of you. So Janet, Tilly, Sinclair, Zenaida, Shami, I have a hard time to pronounce you. Thank you girls. You are one of just that are so supportive, commenting and everything. I just want to appreciate you and so many more that are actually part of this and just being here all the time on my channel. And I love hanging out with you and just having this conversation actually. So let's just start. So when it comes to face routine, makeup, before anything, when we talk about finished product, it is really important to say that our makeup will last long, will look good as long as we take our skin. So based on how our skin has been treated and hydrated and everything, our makeup will look good to that degree. I just want to show you something, what I received in my PR yesterday. So this is what I'm trying, what I'm testing. Obviously for the skin routine, you do need more time. So this is Botanical Collagen collection. So in here I've got what I'm gonna be using today, toner. I won't be using this face sheets, and for the eyes and the lips, they're collagen product as well. I tried them yesterday. I really think they're beautiful. Not only the packaging, but as well how they feel. I really felt how my face was kind of plumpy, if that makes sense. One of the best things that I love from them is their original. They're one of the products they're most famous for. It is Glow Tonic. I've been almost done with mine, and that is something that I really loved using. But for today, we're gonna switch to their latest collection. So first of all, I will be using this Collagen Tonic. Sorry if I keep on watching here and here, is because I am also I'm filming on my camera, so I can upload even better quality video later for you, so you can see everything better. So this is their toner, and I will be applying generous amount of this product. My face feels so dry because I just used my cleansing product before. It was from Botanical, and that one was one of my favorites. This is Defense Tolerance, their Aqua Essential Cleansing Water. Essential Cleansing Water. It is the best product that I've tried so far that suits my skin. Of course, for your skin, you have to find what suits you. Let me just take out these notifications for a second. I'm used to crop everything in a program, so this is kind of weird for me. So I did cleanse my face. Toner is really good to clean everything that has been left on your skin. Now the next step that I will be doing is to use some, this is actually, I think it's Croatian or Slovenian brand. To be honest, I forgot. I haven't used Aphrodite in a while. So this is their coconut water. For my lips, I will be using Vaseline. And just apply that in real small amount. I just love when I think all this area right here in your lips needs the more moist when it comes to skin in general on your face. So the next thing I'm going to do is to use, I already ran out of mine, and this is again another product from Pixi. This is their essence oil. It's 3-phase oil, and I will be using this all over my face. I ran out some of the products just because I love them so much. Anyways, write your comments in the comment section down below. I will get back to you after this live. Now next step what I'm gonna do is I will be using this Collagen Eye Serum. This one has really great applicator. So you can just dot a little bit on your face and use this finger to apply it. I meant around the eyes, not on the face. But obviously you can use this. It is pretty much expensive, so you don't want to use it too quickly. Usually products that are meant for the eyes, I do use them for my face as well. For my eyes, for my lips as well. Now, before I apply any makeup, I will be going with the Dermalogica. This is their booster from it has SPF 50. And I will be applying small amount. I know it's a lot of products, but you really do want your skin having as much hydration as you can. You want to lock up that hydration for the longest, especially if you know you're gonna be wearing your makeup all day or during the night, and especially if you're going outside, you want your skin being protected no matter what. Don't forget your neck area, because that is part of your face. I always say when it comes to ears and the makeup, do not forget to put makeup on your ears as well, because there is something that you're going to instantly see that stands out from the rest of your face. Now let's move on to this is Botanical Collagen Lip Gloss. And this one has really strong sheen gloss, and it's not sticky, so that's something that I like. Okay, now when our skin is being hydrated, now we can move on to the makeup. And one thing I'm gonna be using today is something that this is another product from Pixi that I tried recently that I really love, and this is the Radiance Perfector. So now you're going to see how it gives really strong shine to your face. It is pinkish, but when you put it on your face, it just gives glow. So I will be mainly be focusing on top of my cheekbones and my nose. Just a little bit. We will be adding this product later as well. I don't want to use it too much because we will mix it with the foundation. So now, for my foundation, what I'm going to be using today, it's going to be a little bit more coverage. So that is going to be from L'Oreal, rebranded now 33, not 24 Fresh Wear foundation. This is one of the best drugstore foundations that you can find. So I will pair that with this Maybelline's eraser concealer, something that is on a budget and it's really performing great and stays for a long time. And now I'm gonna take like 3 pumps just in case, or whenever I'm mixing foundation, I just want to make sure that I mix right away, even if it's a little bit more of a product than later, you know, stay without the product and thinking what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna show you now. So I will be mixing this foundation with a little bit of this concealer just to lighten this up. You can always check your shade. You connect it with your neck as well. To see and to wait, because probably will oxidize. One of my favorite brushes, this one is from Real Techniques, and this is actually a contour brush that I love to use for my foundation. So I will be adding, whenever I want to lighten up my foundation, this is the best one. It's in OW Backstage Foundation from Dior. Just adding a little bit. It's runny, so I have to be careful how I show it. Now you can see that this foundation is a bit darker than I wanted, and this shade will be good to go. I have my foundation, but when it comes to this dark area underneath my eye and area right here, I do want to correct first before I apply anything. So I will be using, this is from NYX Color Correcting Concealer, shade right here. Why do we color correct first? So this is a little bit like salmon shade. Why do we color correct first? Because if I do apply foundation or concealer, foundation here, concealer here, it doesn't matter, it won't cover this, and if I put corrector on top, it won't work. So first we have to remove the color that we don't want to see. So in this case, there will be this color right here. Wherever we have some of the dark spots, just remove this. Hopefully, because I'm so used to it, I won't forget that I'm going live as well, because I keep on looking at my camera as well. So I will blend this in. I'm using my Sigma E38 brush. This is the brush, if you watch my video, this is the brush that it came within their eyeshadow palette. I didn't like it for that. I think it was too big, so instead I decided to use it for this, for my face routine. You did realize that I didn't use primer. So if I want to go, for example, to cover, if I have issue with a with my pores, then I will be using Benefit Professional, for example. If I wanted something hydrating, then I will be using some hydrating primer if needed. If not, I am good to go. My skin can handle this when it comes to makeup longevity. If needed, again, I'll just take the beauty blender to remove any excess that I have. Okay, so now this lighten up everything and we are ready to go. I'll just add a couple more drops of Backstage foundation. And I am ready to use my foundation now. So I will be going one portion at a time. I'm not applying my foundation all over my face and wait. No, it will set. So what I do is just apply a small piece of my foundation. I will blend that, push that into my skin. And then I'll move on to a next step. One thing that I like to do is to make sure that this is covered, this transition right here, my jawline. And then from there, I will move down to my neck, making sure that you can see now the difference in my ears, making sure that everything is covered. We don't want that, line. As I mentioned, neck is part of your face as well. Make sure to blend this really, really well. So I have 3 steps when it comes to applying foundation. So first one is I like to use this one, not this one, but it can be bigger flat brush. Then I'm gonna press the product in really good with this, and then I'm gonna go with the beauty blender to take any excess that I have, but I'm gonna do this later as well. So right now, applying more of this foundation. Blending this in. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. You'll see that I don't go in this area underneath my eye. The reason for that is because I will be using other products. I don't want it to saturate my under eye area because it's delicate. I don't want it to saturate it with the products so that I have even in foundation, concealer and stuff. No. So to correct and to put my concealer, it will be enough because we still have to put loose powder on top of everything. So if we use too much of a product, it will leave that cakey effect, which we don't want to have. So making sure I blended everything really, really well. And then we will move on to our contouring. Let me just quickly check what's going on with the comment section. Unfortunately, I can't see anything because the way my phone is, the way I set my phone. See how much time I reapply the foundation? You really do want to take time, press the product in. Already can see I will be left with more product. Why do I look so pale on the camera? Okay, now if I'm done with this, let's see. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, you realized I avoided this area right here and also this area right here. So basically the area around my eyes. I'm gonna be taking beauty blender. You can use something like this or something like this, and whichever beauty blender suits you. I'm gonna do these motions 1 2 3 4, lock everything outside of my face. So this is all excessive product. You don't want this. 1 2 3 4. Like, you don't have to count, but I don't want to go the whole face and transfer that product. So instead I'm doing smaller portions all over my face. So what this will do is to press the product even more, and then you're gonna get rid of any excess product, which will lead towards more flawless finish. So this is everything that is not supposed to be on your skin, plus, you know, the beauty blender took a lot of product in here. Next, what are we going to do now is to do a contour. For that, if you again watch some of my videos, I mentioned that I like to do contour, not necessarily with normal contour products, but I will be using this is a MAC Prolonger Concealer in NC50, and I will be using one pump, and this is what has been left from my foundation. I will mix it because this is too dark at the moment for me, so I will be mixing that within my foundation. If I can show you, it's not too runny so I can see. You want to mix this really well because it's a big difference in a color. Of course, if you are darker and you want your contour to be a bit darker, then of course you can deepen up this. I love the undertone, and I love how it acts on the skin. So I'm not using contour all over my face. This will set, so I apply my contour here, and then from now, what did I just do? I will press that in right away for the flawless effect. If I haven't done this, it would set, and it will leave like the harsh lines, which we definitely don't want to. If necessary, again, just take your beauty blender and just go a couple of times. So this is one side, and this is different the other side. Now let's go to the other one. I'm not going all the way with my contour because it will spread. So if I know my contour needs to go till here, then I will apply it here. It's like with the eyeshadows, it doesn't matter where you're blending, just if this is your blending area, the product needs to go here so you can expand it later, right? You can blend it. Otherwise, if I put my product, you know, until here, I would end up underneath my lips. That's definitely what we don't want to do. Okay, and now again taking my beauty blender. What I'm gonna do next is to apply to my forehead. Now, whenever you're contouring, you have to pay attention to your face structure. You don't want to just slap it on all over your face. Take notice how your face looks like. So for example, my face, I want to deepen up this part right here, so that's what I'm gonna do. If you have lower face, then you will have to be careful when it comes to contour. Maybe you don't want to contour at all that part, you know, because it will shorten up your forehead even more. Okay. Again. Now, see how much of the product there is left, and when I pressed that beauty blender again, it will be so much. Well, it's dry already, but there is a much product that we don't want to have on our skin. Next, what I'm gonna contour is my nose, and I'm not gonna just make lines, but instead I'm going one side and the other side. Also, what I'm gonna do is to edit a little bit here, and I want to use my blending brush for this, just because I don't have anything today on my eyes. I won't be using any shadows. I will be adding this just a little bit to deepen up this, just that it's not flat. I will be using this brush again. Press this really well into my nose. Into my nose, on my nose area. Okay, you know what I meant. When it comes to this, I even like to warm up product in a process and just take my fingers and just really press it in. Okay. Whatever is left on my brush, I can use even here for my chin. Everything needs to be organized, otherwise I don't know what I'm looking at when it comes to products. Whenever I'm working with clients, I don't even look for the products. I know in my head where is everything. So if I don't put some product where it's supposed to be, then it's like have to look for it, and it's not good because you're wasting your time. I won't be contouring this area right here that much, just I'm going with whatever is left on my brush, just a little bit. I will be adding a little bit more product in here and press it with my beauty blender. Okay. Now, see how much product is left in here. So this was what, 3 pumps. So unless you're going to cover even more, then 2 pumps may be good enough, but I just didn't want to, risk. Next product that I'm going to be using is again NYX Pro Longwear Concealer for my lightening, and this one is NC20. And just kind of half a pump. And because this one is too light, just going to clean my brush, and we'll be adding a little bit of my, just one tiny drop of foundation, which is, it's in shade 140. That's what I've used today from L'Oreal Fresh Wear. Because NC20 is too light, I don't want that light foundation, area to be brightened up that much. So I'm applying this underneath my eye. And something that will be amazing is to lift up your face, and that's this right here. So I will be going into my nose area and underneath my nose. So basically this is what I want. I'm gonna use different beauty blender, and slowly, remember we do have corrector underneath. I don't want to remove that product. So my camera stopped working. So just I'm gonna press record. So what I am doing is just to slightly pressing this. Obviously, I will be applying more product. If you don't want to go directly with the beauty blender, you can always tap with a blending brush before you go to beauty blender. Just give me a second. Hello, whoever is on a chat. Fortunately, can see. I hopefully will solve this issue with the camera. Can't wait. It is something that actually Canon did. So when you want to connect your DSLR with your computer, the EOS utility don't want give you the audio transfer. So unfortunately, you have to go just with the video. That's not what I wanted to do. Even though that would be helpful as well, but hello. How we will communicate? That's not the point of going live, but I was like, either I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do nothing. So I wanted to deliver. I wanted to share as much as I can, all of my knowledge that I have, that I actually was gathering towards all of these years as a makeup artist, to to share with you. Hopefully will help you on your journey, whatever that is, if it's for filming, for doing clients, whatever that is. And now I am again pressing this product. Whenever I put this product right here, do you realize how I don't have to go with the dark lines here? I will apply a little bit of this lighter shade right here and blend that. A little bit on my chin. I love how this technique lifts up your whole face structure. Okay. Now you can see I do have a little bit of redness in here. So what I'm gonna do for that, I'm gonna use covering product. This is Camouflage from, I have a small, this is not a tester, but it's small amount of a product that you can order as well. So this is Dermalogica makeup cover. And why don't I have small brush in here? I will be dabbing just a little bit. This truly will cover everything. Now next step is to apply cream blush. So right here I have On the Glow blush set from Pixie, and since I don't have anything else on my face today, I can basically go with whatever I want. I'm gonna be using this one right here, and this one is in shade Juicy. And so how these ones work, you just, what did I do? You just twist them. What is good, you can warm them up on your arm. They are really pigmented, so you don't want to go, you can go directly on your face and they will blend, don't worry, because they're just so pigmented. You have to know every product before you work with it. So what I like to do is to take my brush and before anything work it up on my arm and then just press the product. See how it disappears? And see how actually it blends really well. It's not as scary anymore. So I will look where it's top of my, start with my cheeks and continue using that towards my contour. I'm not going all the way. I will reapply this product. If you need more product, you can do this. But the problem is, see how this line now stayed. That is not a problem if you're going to, blend it. But if you want to avoid that, especially if you are in a run, you just want to use your brush. It's easier. You can use this step actually after you do your contour and then before lighting up. I will actually even recommend that depending on what you want to do. See how beautiful it looks. It just gives you beautiful tone to your skin. It's healthy looking. Now one thing that we are going to do is to add this beautiful product that I've used before, and that is this Radiance Perfector. I really love this one. It has like a million small little particles. I'm gonna be using my fingers for this. I will blend it a little bit on my fingers and apply it on top of this liquid. And I'm gonna show you what is the result of this. So you can see one side, and now you can see the difference on the other side because it is so shiny. So I will be adding this on the other side as well, and just a little bit on my nose area, not too much. And be careful to not just do these motions, but to tap, because remember, these are liquids. We are still working with liquids. If you want to go a little bit more crazy, then if you do like that shine, just go with more products. We will use highlighter as well later. Now for the next step, I will be setting everything, and now I will be using La Prairie. This is translucent in number 2 setting powder, and for that I can use even my beauty blender, but the one that is flat. I will press that into my skin. This one has really strong smell. And this one, actually, you don't want to let it set with the harsh lines. So what I will be doing is to take a big brush and just to wipe it off immediately. And once it's pressed on my skin, I will use it even more. Don't be afraid to, you never know how much actually you put. You never know how your product is reacting. So you take your hand and just see if there's any stickiness left. It has to be dry. Otherwise, during the day, especially if it's hot, the oils, the liquids, everything will come out after they absorb. I will pull this down my neck. Using this on my forehead. So you see, I made a mess here. So I went underneath my contour. So for my contour, I will be using, this is Chanel's Healthy Glow Sheer Powder in number 50. So this is actually all over the face foundation. But again, I do love to use my, for my contour, some other products. Just because it's all over the face doesn't mean you cannot use it as for the setting your contour, or to, just make it as a contour, because this is obviously too dark for me for setting my face, but it is something that I like to do because it provides, as it says, sheer coverage. Sometimes the contour can be, it can have really yellow or orangey undertone, which I don't like. This is really natural. This is really beautiful. So that's why I like to use this one. And see how I add it gradually and how it doesn't leave any harsh lines. I'm just looking at which brush I'm going to use for the for my nose area. So I'm gonna take small blending brush, take the excess off, even if I need to on my hand, and just add this a little bit on my eyes and on the sides of my nose. Now the brush that I really like is this. It has like a flat front. I really like that one. I use this for my under eye area. And the product that I'm using right now is from Chanel. This is their, let me pronounce this right. Natural Finish Loose Powder. This one is in shade 20. I use Laura Mercier, but this one is a little bit less yellow than that one. Again, with this brush, I can be really precise. I'm using this on a place that I applied my lighter product. So I will wipe this off. You can set this to bake as well. See how still there is a little bit of shine left from the product that we used before. Now for my blush, I will be using, I was talking about the Skin Dash palette. I use these two products for the blush. I didn't use this one that much for my eyelets, but you can use the rest of the face for the contour as well, but the shades are for the contour a little bit specific, so you have to be careful. Okay. A little bit on my eyes because I just feel they need a little bit of life. It's so weird to see myself without any eye makeup. So weird. I want to say that this product that I've used is still on my lips and it feels really nice. Now for the last step, I'm going to be using highlighter and I'm going to be using Pixie, but let's just see which one goes better. I will be using this one. Sugar Blossom. I will be mixing both of them. Actually, this one is too pink. Yeah, so I'll be using just the top one. Now for the end, I will set everything with Fix Plus. I wanted to say something that is really important, and that is I usually use this Prep and Prime Fix Plus because this is before anything meant to be used before applying your makeup. So after you're finished with your skin routine, so it will hold your makeup in place, and then something like, for example, Urban Decay All Nighter is great fixing spray, but for just for today's purpose, I decided to use this at the end as well. Of course, you can use this, but it's preferred to use this one before. But this is what I have right now in front of me. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to say. So this is final look. The shine, the highlight, I'm definitely here. So weird to see myself without any eye makeup, without my lips being done and the rest. But as you wanted, as you requested, I wanted to share with you my face routine and actually what is my current face routine. So of course that upgrades all the time, even with your experience and the new product releases and stuff. So this is what I'm using at the moment. I just want to thank you everybody for watching, for supporting, for commenting, and I really had so much fun during this live stream, and I didn't like the fact that I had to shoot with my phone, unfortunately, but I still have my DSLR on, and I will try to take everything that I can from it so you can have even better picture quality. But this is just in general what I wanted to share with you. Let me know if you want to see this just a shortened version on the YouTube, just cut it and just straight to the point, because I know these lives can go longer, be longer. So unfortunately it is what it is at the moment. I will see you guys in my next video. At the moment my new video is uploading, and I will see you soon in my next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.